Welcome back to JahJahHenny Games. I'm JahJahHenny. We're back with another episode of Lake. I don't know what's happening in this game anymore. I know I said that last time. I really mean it this time. We haven't seen Angie in who knows how long. Frank is back because the mob scared the guy away who was trying to get him on gambling charges or whatever the heck was going on. My parents are never coming back. I don't know what's happening. I'm genuinely concerned. I'm worried. But let's just see what's gonna happen today.
A very good morning, Providence Oaks.
P.O. positive or pet peeve?
Woo!
I wonder what it'll be today. Actually, no. Nancy, the floor is yours.
Yeah, Jack, I've got a pet peeve. Why do people start fake coughing when I'm
Still
smoking in my store? If you don't like it, just leave.
Thank you much, Nancy. And, well, if you're asking, it's not like people have other places to go besides the smokehouse that you call a general store.
He's got a point, but it is the 80s, and I know people used to smoke indoors back in the day. I can't believe people ever thought that was okay. I mean, I get it, but it's just like wild looking back now. It's just like, you thought that was fine? I don't know. I'm sad. That's what I can tell you that I know. I'm sad. I thought Angie and I were going really well, but then she tells me she's leaving. Haven't seen her since God knows when. I just don't know how to feel, bro. And I'm just really, really upset about it. Trying to get these deliveries out so I can go home and cry. That's what I'm feeling. It's feeling like it's go home and cry time. That's what it's feeling. That's the energy today. Go home, cry, crash into things, cry. It's probably this next house. Let me back up. Man, I would be a horrible delivery driver in real life. I done crashed into every single pole in this town. I really have. And it don't make no sense. Alright, now I have a package. Only have 2 packages today. Alrighty. Well, maybe you should actually get the package out. That would be great.
That's heavier than I thought.
Goodness gracious, girly. Now get up them steps. Oh, I'm at Chase house.
The highway.
Hello? Friday delivery day.
It's Friday.
Well, just call me Friday Delivery K. Okay, no, that sounded better in my head.
Someone's in a good mood today.
Yes, thanks for looking after Max and Gracie last night. You were a real trooper for stepping in last minute.
No problem.
No problem. They were great.
I appreciate the lie.
So,
Yeah.
how was the concert?
Oh, yeah. Man, Journey is so good. Those songs have been stuck in my head all day.
That's great. I'm not gonna criticize her. She likes Journey. She likes Journey. Dang it.
That sounds great.
I know, right? There's just so much cool stuff being created right now, you know? I mean, Journey was cool. I got to know them through Barry at first, but I tell you, if Prince or New Order ever came to Portland, I would sell my spleen for tickets.
Me too. Hell yeah.
1 spleen, 2 bands. That's quite the potential dilemma.
Oh, and I haven't even mentioned Cyndi Lauper, or Run DMC, or Stevie Wonder. And before you go there, I know you're probably setting up a joke about spleens and Hammond organs right now.
Well, yeah, joke's on you because I don't even know what that means.
Joke's on you because I don't even know what that means.
You know, music
Oh.
organ, body organ. Never mind. All jokes aside, though, I spent half the concert thinking about how I haven't really focused on my own music for a while now. Kids, work, all that stuff. So much going on. And I mean, I love tinkering, but right now, I'm not sure I'm even creating anything cool or just, not even Barry is allowed to listen to my songs at this stage, to be honest.
Yeah, I can listen to your stuff.
I'd love to hear your music sometime. I'm sure it's great.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Maybe I'll hold you to that. I was thinking, I have a mixtape with some of my stuff, Just something I've been trying out with my new synthesizer.
Yeah.
I'd be honored.
That's great. It's just something I've been playing around with. Don't expect any fireworks. And hey, don't tell me what you think yet, yeah? You'll be my secret special audience of 1, so I can get used to the idea of an audience.
Okay. Yeah, because I was thinking, are you performing at the open mic thing?
Would this have anything to do with Sunday evening?
Okay, don't tell anyone, but I'm thinking of performing a song on my new synth this Sunday. Holy crap, I just said that out loud! Dude! You are coming to the open mic, right?
Of course!
Of course! That's great! Wild horses couldn't drag me away.
But act cool, yeah? No one else knows yet. See you there.
Sure thing.
Yeah, back on my own journey.
Back to my own journey for now. Haha.
Nope, ignoring that. Bye now.
That was a good joke! Okay, well, we're back on the road. Got more people to see, places to be. Man, you know what I always think? My mom, she's Gen X. And one thing about Gen X, I think that they had the best music growing up. Best music growing up. A lot of my favorite albums came out in the 80s and came out in the 90s. I'm a huge fan of Janet Jackson. Whoop. And Crashing. I'm a huge fan of Mariah Carey. I love New Edition. I love Tina Marie. There's just like so many great artists that were around before I was thought of and when I was a baby. Those parts. And I'm just like, dang, like they're so lucky they got to experience that firsthand. Like if you're my age or younger, can you imagine experiencing Thriller for the first time on TV? Nowadays, ooh, look at that car. Yeah, real nice. Nowadays, let me check that out. Nowadays, if you want to watch a music video, you gotta go on YouTube. That's where all the artists put their music videos up now, or on their own websites. But I really do miss the days where you could only watch those videos on TV. I think that it made them more special. Wow, I can't believe I didn't crash. You know what I mean? Like, skirt. Oh, skirted too close to the sun. I just think that it was a lot more special back in the day when you had to be home at a certain time in order to watch. Like, I remember watching TRL 106 in Park, back when Free and AJ hosted it, and watching the top 10 music videos of the day. And you could drop at any time. At any time, you could drop from number 1 to number 6. You never know. But there's just something about not having access to those types of things at all times. Even when I heard some people talking about like the novelty of MySpace and why people reminisce about it so much and have so much nostalgia about that is because MySpace wasn't an app. It was a website, and you could only access that website on a computer. Later on, you could access it through, like if you had a Sidekick, you could access it through there. But it wasn't the same as the apps we have now. And for the most part, you had to be on a computer in order to access that website. And not all of us had computers in our homes. And if we did, we couldn't be on them all day. The way we're on our phones all day, we couldn't do that. And so it was really special when you would get home from school after a long day and log on, and you see all your messages and the comments on your pictures and the likes on your pictures. There's just something about that made it like really fun and like memorable, you know, and it meant more. Now you can access your likes and your comments and whatever else through notifications on your phone anytime you want. But you couldn't do that back in the day when I was out of school. Not to sound like one of the people who like back in my day. I'm not saying it was like definitely better, because there are definitely like pros and cons. And don't get me wrong, I really enjoy having the world in my pocket. I do. But I'm just saying, I don't know. You had to be there. You just had to be there.
Meredith,
Hi.
Hi.
how are you? I was away for a few days on an urgent job out of state.
That's cool. I don't want you getting the wrong idea, alright? I like girls.
Ah, okay. Here's the mail.
Thanks. Priority mail from Town Hall. Let's see what they have to say this time. Dear Mr. Harris, on behalf of yada yada yada, concerning Environmental Management Act 1213, yada yada yada. Wait. What? Listen to this. We have decided to postpone the construction of apartments for at least 6 months. We hope this satisfies you, as well as the many residents of Providence Oaks that contacted us with their unfiltered and enthusiastic comments. It worked. The plan worked.
Nice. I'm just not trying to give him the wrong idea.
Nice.
Gotta go now. The telephone troops need to know the assault can be abandoned.
Boy, if you don't take yourself and your lesbian outfit and get out of my face, I don't have time for you. I don't. And I don't want to date you. Can't you see that I'm clearly heartbroken? I lost my girl. I lost the only video store in town. I'm losing my mind. Okay? Life's not too great for me right now. Robert. And you and your lesbian appropriator antics wanna talk to me about City Hall and these apartments and cutting down people with chainsaws. I just don't have time for your nonsense. I don't have time for your nonsense. No. I have a job to do. You have fun with your lumberjack activities, sir. But I don't have the time, and I'm not the one with two. And I don't believe I'm the 3 or 4. Anyway. I love Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson, come on. What can you really say about Janet Jackson that hasn't been said? She's a freaking icon, okay? She's an icon. And she's one of my favorite artists of all time. She's top 3. And, oh my God. Am I delivering to this house? Never been to this house. Let's get out. But she's really dope. She's very dope.
These look like bills.
Meredith, you're nosy, but you know what? I get it, girl. You're bored. You're bored. Sometimes you gotta be a little nosy. Hey, what can I say? I'm nosy too. I want to know what's going on in this town, but nobody wants to give me the tea. Like, what's up with Frank? Seriously. Well, you see how I whipped that? You see how I whipped that? Come on, man. What's going on with Frank? For real, I think he has a gambling problem. I really do think he has a gambling problem. No, but for real, Janet Jackson, she's mother. Like, a lot of people, I know people say this all the time, but it's very much true. A lot of your favorite artists would not exist. A lot of my favorite artists would not exist without Miss Janet Jackson. Okay? Iconic. My favorite Janet albums are Control, Janet, and The Velvet Room. Those are my 3 top Janet albums. But I think my number one, it's really hard. It's really hard because I love The Velvet Rope. That was one of the first Janet albums I think I ever listened to. Like, seriously sat down and listened to it. My mom had it on cassette, and I used to take my mom's cassettes and listen to her music. I did the same thing with her CDs. Actually, when Usher's Confessions came out, I wore that CD out so bad that I had to go and buy her a new copy. I never told her that I bought her a new copy because I didn't want to get in trouble. But I definitely had to buy a whole new copy of that album for her because I listened to that CD all day, every day. Very trifling. Sorry about that, Mom. But Janet Jackson's Velvet Rope, my mom had that on cassette, and I would listen to that too. And my favorite song, it's not my favorite song on the album anymore, but as a kid, my favorite song on the album was You. I just thought it had a really mean melody, you know what I'm saying? Gotta mean what you say, you gotta say what you mean, trying to please everyone, but your own needs. Check the mirror, no lies if you told them, putting the finger again, can't blame nobody but you. That was my jam. That was my jam. Like, it still is. If it come on, I'm rocking out. You know, Janet Jackson, she's really a rock star. For real.
That's lighter than I
She
thought.
did pop, she did R&B, she did country, she did rock, she did a lot of things. I could even say that without Janet Jackson, the K-pop girlies wouldn't be around either. You could take that to the bank. All right, I mean that. Hey, sir.
Ah, the waxworms have arrived.
Excuse me?
I meant the package, Miss Weiss. It's my worms. For fishing. They're just in time. I'm taking a boat to the island this afternoon.
Ooh, island, you're going there? I want to go.
Oh, nice. A boat trip.
Hey, you can tag along if you want, like your father used to. But I'm not helping you with any waxworms.
Yeah!
Oh, really? Sounds like fun.
Okay, we'll show up here at 4 p.m. sharp.
Okay, I'll be there. Yo, when I first started playing this game, I wanted to go to the island. I'm so excited I actually get to go to the island. This is great. I kind of forgot about it, I'm not gonna lie. But now I get to go. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. That's gonna be so much fun. Let's hurry up and get this truck back so we can go to this island. But for real, I love Janet Jackson. Come on. She has just so many hits. So many hits. It doesn't make any sense. Shout out to Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis too. Because the three of them, Janet Jackson, Jimmy Jam, and Terry Lewis, just like me crashing into stuff all the time, they were unstoppable. Really, really love Janet. All For You is definitely fourth place honorable mention. Oh my God. Is that a fox? Get out of the road. Jeez. All For You. That dance break in the actual, for the title track of the album, All For You, the video. First of all, that video is iconic. That video is so much fun. It's so colorful. Another video of hers that I like that I think is underrated, and I also think, get out of the street. I also think the song is underrated. It doesn't really matter. That was on the Nutty Professor T soundtrack. Now, that song goes forward. Pew. Oh.
So, is this a quiet day, or does it always take this long?
Fishing requires patience. We've only been here for 2 hours.
First of all, I thought we were going to the island. But now I see the island is just a rock. So I guess we're not going to the island. But it's nice to be out here on the water.
And that's the nice thing about fishing.
Yeah, there's a fine line between boredom and relaxation.
Fishing seems really relaxing, especially if you're on a boat in the water, like on a lake. I've never done it, but I have been on the water before. Like, I used to row, row crew. And there's something about being on the water. It's just very, very relaxing. But I will say this. I don't know why. I mean, I know why I have this fear, because it's a fear a lot of people have. But I don't like being on open water. Like, it scares me. The fact that I can't see what's underneath me freaks me out so bad. But at the same time, I love it. It's weird. It's weird. But yeah, I find it hard to relax sometimes too.
I find it hard to relax sometimes.
Fishing also requires silence.
Dang! That's a charming conversation.
Bert, can I ask you a question?
You like Maureen? You like Maureen? Oh, we trying to set them up? Let's do it.
Do you like Maureen?
We ought to be heading back home. It's been a fine day, and I thank you for the company.
I wanted to know if you like Maureen. I'm trying to set y'all up. Listen, it's been 10 years since her husband died. Come on, man. Dang.
Kay's tape. Let's have a listen.
I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything. Let's just imagine how the lyrics go. Headlines light up the signs, thinking of what might have been. Radio keeps track of time. That's it. Sounds good so far.
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. Guess what I signed today?
Frickin' Steve.
The contract for the Addit 87 deal?
Oh, yes. You are now talking to Steve Mitchell, CEO of a multi-million-dollar enterprise. But before I continue my insufferable bragging, I have a thing or two to say. To you. About you. You've been a huge part of the success of this company. And I feel this is just the beginning. We're entering the golden age of personal computers, and we've got front row tickets. The past 2 weeks have made me realize that I couldn't have done it without you, and I'm going to need you even more in the coming years. So, here's a new monster deal I want you to think about. Become a partner in the company for 20% of the shares and a significant pay raise. Significant. The only condition is that I need your commitment for the next 5 years. So, there it is. Think about it, and let's talk about it more when you're back in the office.
Mm.
Oh, wow, Steve. That sounds great.
Just let it sink in a bit. I don't need an answer right now. I have to get back to my $1 million lifestyle. Actually, no, I need to get cranking on lots of stuff. Talk soon, Meredith.
Good evening, feline friends. Aunt Meredith's gonna keep you company tonight. Come here.
Oh, I forgot she was babysitting. There's a lot going on this weekend.
A postcard from Angie.
Miss Meredith, I am so sorry I haven't been able to see you. It's just that I've been swamped organizing my not-so-timely exit from Providence Oaks. I'm sure you understand. You've probably seen the foreclosure notice. That certainly helped expedite my decision to leave. Anyway, I'll be honest. I'm still thinking about that kiss we shared in the car. And I don't usually dwell on these kind of things. So, feels special, Meredith. I hear you're going to the open mic night on Sunday. I wasn't planning on going, but I want to see you before I leave. I'm really anxious to find out what you've decided to do. Whether you're going to stay in this town, or go back to the city, or do something else entirely. And I'm going to be forward, as you know I always am. I'd like to know if little old me figures into those plans, somehow. So, anyway, I'll see you there, yeah? Love, Angie.
What? What do you mean? I'm so confused. Okay, so she still wants to be with me, but she's leaving town. So obviously she wanted to know if I'm leaving town too, and what's going to be the status of our relationship. I don't know. I have a lot to think about. I'm really concerned about all of this. It's just too much too fast. I feel like I just got here, and already it's just a lot going on. And I want to be with Angie. I want to see where it goes. But at the same time, I don't know if I'm really here for the long distance thing. But I could just give it a chance. But now Steve's telling me that he wants me back in the office so that I can become a partner in the company with a significant pay raise and 20% of shares in the stocks of the company. And he's right. As a person who lives in the future, I know that computers are going to be a really big thing. So it would be very wise of her to take this opportunity and really venture deeper into this career, because it's going to pay off in the future. But is it what she wants? I'm going to have to think on this a bit. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have subscribed, and you have liked, and you have commented, thank you very much. I appreciate you coming back. And I hope you come back again. And that's going to be it for today's episode. I guess we'll see what happens with Meredith next week. Oh, the life I live is so hard.